That is not easy. Holy fuck. All right guys, we're doing handstand push-ups. As you can see, I'm okay at kind of getting up to a semi-handstand, but I cannot stay there in balance for too long. I'm starting a little bit, probably a little too aggressive for what I'm trying to do, but fuck it, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna do about an 8-week program that I made, and we'll see how that goes. You can follow along with me. I'm gonna give some tips along the way, what's working for me, what's not, what I've learned across the way, and you can watch me fail. It's fun to just do something that I don't know if I'll be able to complete in 8 weeks, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna put my effort into it and give my all. And it's a fun little challenge, and I'm sure you'll see me bail and probably hurt myself sometimes. I'd be surprised. That probably demonstrates my lack of balance. I can tell already that the hardest part about doing the handstand push-up right now at the beginning is being upside down and dealing with the blood flow and the pressure to the head. I'm noticing that it's like really easy to get a headache. Really practice to breathe. Just that like upside down awareness and being used to all the blood flowing in your head. I was doing this a little bit earlier, just to kind of warm up as you saw, and I'm noticing that like a headache happens pretty quick. So that's gonna be the first challenge. I learned breathing technique is kind of the biggest point right now. You tend to hold your breath when you're first starting out and you're upside down. So a really good thing was to breathe, and also don't press super hard, but press at like 80% of your strength when you're upside down, because it'll create too much pressure to your head. Also don't over-flex your neck all the time, because you can cut off blood flow here. We also got this awesome gym at Lula, next to this beautiful yoga studio, which I cannot wait to work out at. And not a bad little spot to be at for the beach, you know? Practice handstand push-ups, learn them the challenge, be able to do it here right on the beach is pretty dope. As I'm doing is just basically getting you used to being upside down for a longer period of time. You can't hold a handstand for 15-30 seconds. So if I just use a wall, I can stay there and get used to it. So. So that's, I'm doing, we're doing a pike push-up now. And the pike push-up is a bit awkward. I might not be honestly doing it properly, but I'll have to learn. But it's not like straight up and down, kind of at an angle. And it really is to train that press movement in the handstand push-up. But again, it's just building more upside down awareness, I'm noticing. So kind of just getting used to being upside down.
Well, I can
Just like
especially forward.
I know, because you're like, oh.
Backwards you can catch yourself, but forwards it's like, okay, like.
Yeah. No, it's good though, that helps a lot.
It's an A, trust exercise, but B is like, that kind of teaches, I guess,
You get that practice.
curve your spine a little bit to like.
And you can play that out, you're kind of like, okay, that's not the right spot.
Yeah,
that's the right spot, kind of right there, yeah.
Okay, so this exercise is a negative wall-assisted handstand push-up. So that means that we're supposed to just do this, but I decided to just give it a go and try the push-ups since I can do them. But then it's nice to have a partner. So Mark's helping, we're helping each other, we're learning this. We both can get into that handstand position and just try balancing, and just by creating like some sort of rails and kind of pushing the legs back to the center point, it really helps you get that practice a lot quicker because you can just be in that middle point playing around with that balance instead of having to like reset all the time with the wall. So it's definitely helpful if you got a friend to do it with, at least to learn that balancing part. Okay, up next is wall assisted shoulder taps. We're gonna use the wall and then we're just gonna balance on one arm, tap. A lot more difficult than I thought it was. Pretty tricky with the balance. So that's the hollow body hold. 3 sets, 15 to 30 seconds. I find that pretty difficult. There's a way where when you flex your abs, it's called like the bread loaf. When you flex your abs, and it kind of creates this like bread loaf lump. The thing is, you want to have that flat, like a proper core. You want to engage the side of your abdominal wall as well. Proper breathing, engaging the entire core is going to be super important, not only for core strength, but also for protecting your back. There's a lot of calisthenics and handstand stuff is going to be really engaging that core and having a strong, stable, healthy core. So you want to practice it for sure. Doing freestanding handstand kick-ups, I've learned that when you come up for it, if I keep one of my legs down like that, then you can kind of help you create that balance instead of just getting both your legs up. So I'm learning how to kind of keep one leg down, kind of at an angle, because it kind of helps you counterbalance. So kind of practicing that seems to be working pretty good. I feel like my ability to stay up in the handstand feels a lot easier when I do like that. Tuck, handstand, hold. I'm gonna use a wall because I'm not too confident I can do it freestyle. It's way more difficult than what it looks like. Just holding yourself there under that pressure, trying to balance, and then continuing to breathe. It just feels way more difficult than you think. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be doing L-sit progressions. I don't think I've ever done this before, so let's see how it goes. Okay, this should help. That is not easy. Holy fuck. It's called an L-sit. You done this before? It's fucking intense. I tried doing it on the ground and you get like hardly any clearance. You have to really press.
This is like yoga. It's kind of like yoga.
There's a lot of like hip flexor too. I'm noticing how tight things are in here, so I'll have to mobilize, but I'll just do this for 15 seconds. I can do 10. Okay, we're gonna finish it off with a side plank reach through, which feels pretty forgiving, especially after doing all these hard ones, to be honest. Okay, take that back. That wasn't that forgiving. I definitely made it more difficult by really trying to keep my balance on one arm and pretend like I have like a string, like a cable, keeping a strong core. So I always find I can make exercise way more difficult if I really try to not be lazy with it. Gotta keep my pull-ups up, you know? Gotta keep doing my 10 in the mornings, 10 in the evenings, along with the 20 push-ups as well.
What's that way?
10 kilos, so 22 pounds.
That was sick. Again, your legs are like full split almost.
Dude, that was a good 4 or 5 seconds. That was good. That was good.
All right, so that's pretty good for first couple of workouts for the handstand push-ups. I definitely noticed at the beginning of the workouts, at the beginning of the week, I would get really dizzy super fast and I was actually getting headaches. And then it was by the second workout, I was almost used to it. So it's kind of wild how fast my body recovered from or got used to being upside down, which is pretty cool, but also really nice because I was really concerned that I was going to be like a big issue. But I think it was just getting used to being upside down was the biggest thing by just repetitively doing it and just having that upside down awareness. Good workout, nice and different from the Murph. Really enjoying that I'm not getting my ass kicked like every fucking time I go work out. It's a little more chill and more fun. And I've been adding push-ups and more pull-ups at the beginning and the ending of the workout because I feel like it just needs more. And I want to sustain what I did during the Murph. So yeah, all in all, it's doing good. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm gonna go chill now on the beach. See ya.